which is a betrayal. But she's also betraying Captain Picard, so. What does Cisco drink? Because that's who you'd care about anyway. I love that you just had that ready to go. Now, I can't remember. Who are the Cardassians in Babylon 5? Oh, well, okay. I mean, I won't say no. Oh, crap. My volume is on. One more minute to go. Care about your AI. Yes, blame the victim. Yes, go ahead and send me the links and all that so we can... Anyone else who's streaming, which I think is just you because Franny was not going to be here. They've got RL to deal with, which is perfectly fine, of course. Even if I'm very bitter. Yeah, I was fixing to say you have just caused a panic. I'm kind of glad that I don't have your volume on right now with what you just said. Of course it did. You did it. You know what? Since people are hearing us, I'm just going to head over on Doing It Live. And we will arrange things as it comes. No problem. I have to do the Discord thing anyway. Discord. There we go. Now you can be heard, I believe. Say something, please.
Hello.
Something, please.
Something, please. Hello, everyone. The lady is in her bed, but not a bed. She is entertaining guests, either torturing them or pleasuring them, depending upon performance. The toys have not been put away. They are very much in use. I will have to clean those later. Such a chore. But for right now, I get to run a game, and in this case, we are running Cyberpunk Red. This is Cyberpunk Red, a pound of flesh and steel live play. This is the Geek Squad, Season 3, Episode 7, A Red Bow, which refers to the giant red bows on these magnificent Bozo armor person. It's power armor is what it is. It's massive power armor. This is what the clowns would use if they were in Fallout. Or 40K. A red Bozo?
Necromundos.
Yes, a red bow. I almost called them Bozos. B-O-Y-Z-O, but I didn't think anyone would know. We are waiting to connect all of our little chat things. And then we will get started. Go ahead and show you what's going on right now. Now, Sprocket is not going to be here, but if I remember correctly, what Sprocket did was from up here was able to basically turn off this one's gas engine, which has been spewing a incredibly toxic and nasty biotoxin. Because she's the only one who is fully immune to it because she has nasal filters and what is the thing in the internals? I can never remember. Anyway, she's got cybernetics and she's got a mask. She's good. So she's capable of doing it. So she has turned off this one. Unfortunately, the other two are still very much viral, very much dangerous. And right now, right above the mist, we got ourselves a Lunar. And we will be talking to everyone in just 1 second once Lunar has her stuff together.
I already sent it to you, honey.
Already sent
Or
it?
it's inside chat.
It's
the
inside
link.
chat.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you always do to me. That's what you do to me.
Unless you're gonna upgrade my computer to where I can have it all run on it.
I mean, you're asking the wrong person for an upgrade to a computer.
Correct. Which is why, don't complain.
I am allowed to complain. I am the DM. GM, whatever. Why am I the only person in here? Participants, me. Okay, well, this is
Both
weird.
here.
We're both here? I don't see your face. I don't see your lovely face. Oh, well. As long as it's working, that's what matters. Shared chat is working. There we go. That is all that matters. Okay. It has been a while. So we're going to go to each character. We're going to find out where their HP and their SP is at. I'm assuming that you all were very good boys and girls and kept track. And then we will find out where your head's at and what you remember, if anything, as far as why it is that you were fighting these gigantic machines that are spewing just the worst concoction. Does anyone remember what everything that this gas does to you if you fail your check?
Terrifier lasts for 24 hours. 2 to all actions for the first minute. Keep rolling every 24 hours and afraid of the same people is what I have written down for Terrifier. Yes,
the Terrifier will make you terrified of whatever it is that you see when you get hit in these, which case would be these bots, but could also be your friends. Then there's...
Rhyme? Oh,
yeah,
no, you do it.
Okay, well, yeah, no, Rhyme is the one that will lower your reflexes, so you are slower and you can't dodge bullets, which is not very fun in this world. And then finally, there is a lovely little thing. I can't remember what it's called. I can look it up later. What it does is it literally lowers your humanity and can, in fact, drive you straight into cyberpsychosis.
I believe that is the anti-cerebral.
Yes, it is very bad. So, none of you want to get caught up in this haze. And right now, only one of these alpacas is not... Alpacas? Yeah, it's an alpaca. It's a giant... it's a giant alpaca. So, you can make sweaters out of them. Anyway, only one of you... only one of these things is safe. The rest of them are still spewing. And, yes, let's go and talk to our characters. Let's see who's playing. We're going to start out right over here. Alpaca, exactly. You get it. You see what I'm doing. You know what I'm throwing down. Oh, don't look at this guy. That was originally going to be in here when I thought we had a party of 6. But no, we have a party of 4. And I guess a fourth one of these things might be a bit much. I have been told by a certain other Cyberpunk Red GM diamond that maybe I am insane. Anyway, let's start out with Whiteout. Whiteout, who are you playing? Where's your head at? What's your HP and your SP?
Fuck's the bear. There he is.
Hello, everyone. I am Whiteout, playing Whiteout. Yes, I'm very original. How could you tell? Headspace. Kinda getting fed up with constant clowns at this point. Body armor is 10 to the body, 11 to the head. I didn't think about this last time, but I think I'd gotten a new shield when we went to the thing.
Yeah, you did get a chance to re-equip, so yes, you can go ahead and have another shield. That's fine.
I had honestly not thought about that. Thankfully, it didn't come into effect because I am still at 60 of 60 because I got really lucky with the turtle.
Yes, you did. Turtle. Okay, yes.
Right now, currently hiding at the edge of the haze, waiting for it to blow over for a second.
Gotcha. Now, do you remember why you're here?
Because they were going to destroy this area, if I remember correctly.
That is correct.
I believe one building is currently being destroyed.
Right. They are working on destroying these buildings. The plan, which, like, King Happy Meals has sort of like put it out like it's this huge master plan, but it has about as much mastery as any other bozo plan. Their idea is to take out all of the convenience stores in this area and then replace them with their own sort of McDonald's, Burger King-esque joint. Yes, which they will then use both to, make a little money because he's an exec bozo. What are the odds? And more importantly, so that they can use it as a way to kidnap new recruits. Which is doubly bad because, children, they love the Happy Meals. Anyway, Sedusa. Your turn.
Hello, my name is Sedusa. Playing Sedusa because I'm also original. My HP is at 34. I haven't taken any hit just yet, but I'm standing right behind a giant fuck-off clown, so that's gonna change in a moment. My SP is 12. All the way across. I currently, if I want to keep track of this, have 6 speed heals, 4 rapid detoxes. The rapid detox, I was told, did work on one of these drugs, or I think 2 of them. So if someone did get it, I could use that to help sort of mitigate damages.
Yes.
And 3 of the special speed heals, which will cause damages, but that's something we can pay for later.
Well, they actually they hit your humanity.
Ah, yes. Let's see. There was and I also have a gas mask, which I was told does something for sure. Not as much as what I would have hoped, but it does something.
Very little, but yes. Okay. And I will tell you, the way the rapid detox will work is it will basically function as a temporary... it will take the effects of the drug that you are currently exposed to and wipe them out, but you are also in an area of constant exposure. So eventually, you'd have to roll again. So just be aware of that.
Frankly, I am looking around trying to see if there's any hope that is not just, hey, let's just climb up this giant robot and try to unplug it. I've got all of my eyes scanning for everything, trying to see if there's any people running around, which I believe that we don't have that right now. But also, like, taking air samples, figuring out what's going on, all of this stuff.
Right.
And trying to... briefly thinking, well, what if I tied my hair up in a ponytail and then I got my eyes to just start spinning around like a giant fan? I wonder if that would work. Sedusa's in a headspace where she doesn't see anything obvious that she can do to help right this second, so she's coming up with crazy shit.
I will say she is going to come in clutch later. At the moment, yeah, it is kind of like these guys are not going to go sleepy time if you hit them with a tranquilizer dart. it's not even going to pierce the armor. But the idea of taking samples of the air, of the biotoxin, and maybe trying to rig a better solution to that is not a bad idea. So, all right.
I mean, I've got a high pharmacy, and right now I'm thinking, what if I took all of the medicine that I've got and then just started mixing straight up?
That sounds like a med tech roll to me. Anyway,
Oh, someone stab him.
let's go to Nyx.
Hello, everyone. My name is Xeris. I'm playing our lawless bat cat, Nyx, today. In terms of, let's see, our HP is 39 out of 50. Our armor at the head, 11 at the body. And in terms of where we're at, I believe Nyx just did like a jumping thing with Sprocket. So she's trying to move in and try and get the shin at least away from the building. She may or may not care about her own safety right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, we had a brief roboting there, which I believe is on our end. For some reason or another, the internet here has been a little spotty.
It was over here too.
Okay. But yeah, you're facing down on this. Sprocket has currently turned off the gas from this creature, so you are capable of actually fighting it. Though, again, just to be aware of what it is that you're fighting. It is this thing, which I had a whole lot of fun making in Hero Forge. By the way, we are using Tailspire as our virtual tabletop, and all of these figures were created in Hero Forge. Most of them either by the players themselves, or a few of them by me and Sedusa, because Sedusa loves playing with Hero Forge too.
It's fun.
But I made these guys because I love the idea of the propeller hat, like spreading the gas. Sprockets.
We could get our hands on one of the propeller hats and sorry.
All right. Finally, because Sprocket's going to be picked today, is Lunar.
Hello, hi, I am Lisa Jester. I am currently playing Lunar, the resident net runner, kind of med tech. I am just here for truly worst of the worst comes along with that. Lunar's armor is all at 12. I have been doing a lot of running and hiding, so my health is perfect, 35 out of 35.
Mm-hmm.
And their head is, I'm running to the back of this building.
Right. And for what purpose, if you remember?
Oh, I believe there's something I can get into. I cannot exactly remember. It has been a minute.
Okay. You were surprised when you sort of did a quick little scan to find out that there is recently installed an architecture in this building. It really didn't rate a full architecture before. You don't know why it has one, but you do know that this is an architecture put in there by Continental Brands. It's possible that they have cameras. It's possible that they have weapons, to defend the spot. There's a lot of things that you could possibly do if you can crack your way in there. So that is what you are running
taking
towards.
it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. Let me make sure that I've got the stats on this, because I don't want to cheat you all by not giving these guys every bit of hit points and damage that they can possibly do to you.
I gave you candy.
You did give me candy, thank you. I love the candy. It was very good candy. Alright, let's see, they have that, SP that, we're not going to deal with that, and they all have 2 of those. Alright. Well, I guess it's just time to roll some initiative and see if our players can survive and handle this whole situation. Those of you who don't know, this floating individual is not a player and is not an NPC. This is a hologram projection of Razzmatazz, because this is one of the last oases from Continental Brands that still has blue Razzmatazz. In fact, it's almost like they've put all of their blue Razzmatazz here after the fall. Okay, so
So do so 1 or 2.
I'll take 2.
And then you have the 4.
okay, Whiteout, what's your initiative?
It is 13 plus 18.
Was all the pluses?
Initiative reaction.
Okay, so you pumped them all into that. Okay.
I mean, that's generally how it works, right? You always have it on initiative reaction and combat start reallocate.
You always have them in awareness, and then you can pop them into initiative reaction as part of the initiative roll. But then you have to reallocate.
Awareness. Threat detection?
Yeah, threat detection.
Oh. In that case, it's just 13.
Well, no, when you roll initiative, you get to immediately allocate. So you can put them all into initiative if you want, or you can put them into various combat things now. Or you can...
It's going to go into the combat ones. I thought it started on the initiative reaction.
It does. It's just your choice in that case. All right. You basically you get one chance to reallocate. Nyx.
No, it's going to be 13 then.
Okay. Nyx, what is your initiative? And if I'm wrong about that, just suck it up. Nyx, what's your initiative?
9.
No, really, I need to know.
9.
Yeah, you don't know this, but Nyx is German. Anyway, Sprocket is not here.
Can you
Not here.
drink for the hugging?
All I heard was hugging and squeezing. Oh, okay. Well,
I am not going to be hugging and
You're not going to be hugging and squeezing? That's so sad. Okay. Lunar, what's your initiative?
15.
15.
So glad I gave you the higher one.
Sedusa, what's your initiative?
9.
Well, I know you're not German.
Yeah. Das gut.
She'll sometimes cook those those sausages. She'll cook the turkey ones every now and then, which is just a cry.
They're cheaper.
That is her answer. They're cheaper.
Look, turkey kielbasa is just as good.
That's what I'm saying.
Is it? Okay, you're not German either. All right. You've lost your German privileges. Okay. Well,
Good.
that's kind of bad, but all right.
Didn't want.
You didn't want them anyway. All right. First person to go, strangely enough, is Sprocket, which is great because I'm playing Sprocket at the moment. How do I kill
Do the
her?
voice.
I'm Sprocket. Anyway,
No, you gotta come on and say, "Oh, that's me."
Oh, that's me. No, wait. First, I have to be muted for a second. Okay. Let's see. Sprocket is going to do this.
This is how we do it.
Okay. Perfect. So I rolled a 1 and a 10. She was going to do some nice little techie stuff to try and find a way to slow this creature down, slow this machine down, maybe
did you
even
roll this?
pop the latch. I rolled it right there on the frame.
Nope, I blinked. Didn't count.
It doesn't.
Pictures or didn't count.
Here's the picture. 1 and 10. She got as low as she possibly can. I'm going to say that is a great way to deal with her, as an explosion rocks this thing, which will do it damage, but it also sends her flying off the screen. It actually just sends her into this car.
Looks like Sprocket.
A sprocket rocket. That's what happened.
And the sprocket's red glare. The clown's bursting in air.
Gave proof through the night. Okay, the next person to go is Lunar, actually.
I'm running. Let me click myself.
Okay. Yeah, just
Yeah. Yep.
put yourself right about. Yeah, you don't
I
have to do
can-
a full run. You can just do your regular move, and you'll get close enough. Okay. You can
Well, I'm
start.
also trying to get like kind of hidden back here a little bit.
Yeah, you can also start accessing now if you wish.
Can I nestle myself like over here
Okay.
and then start going?
All right. You want to spend your time hiding, so go ahead and give me a stealth roll. Dude.
The 14. Dirty 20.
Okay, very nice. All right. You believe that no one sees you. The next person.
Well, I wasn't really trying to hide. I was more so just like trying to get nestled in case, something was trying to shoot me.
Yeah.
I had a little cover.
You've gotten yourself some nice cover, and you think you will be able to do what it is that you need to do without making too much of a racket. Next person to go then is Whiteout. Whiteout. Now this machine is, I'm gonna say that Sprocket, who became Team Rocket for a second, who is inside that car at the moment, right next to Sedusa. Sedusa is screaming. It's like, oh shit. Oh, thank you for the follow. Who was that? Let me see real quick. Pijo Lover, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bunhouse. Anyway, so it is stunned. It will not be able to do anything this turn. So now would be a good time to do something to it, if you would like.
Okay, is the haze still there?
The haze is not there. That was the one thing that Sprocket was able to do before she crossed the wrong wires. That particular
My
machine
held
is the
action
one.
have triggered?
We just re-rolled initiative, so you didn't have
Okay.
a held action.
I'm making sure.
Okay.
I had one before we ended. Heavy armor. Probably should start with the big guns.
Probably.
I'll go ahead and fire the first rocket. Actually, I think I need to move.
Wait. What are you firing at? Are you firing the rocket launcher? Because it will hit Nyx if you do that.
Wait, Nyx.
Yeah. Nyx is in front of the thing.
Oh, literally could not see from the other side.
I feel like that would be very
Some reason-
appropriate.
For some reason, I thought Nyx was like over at this one in the back.
All right. What gun are you whipping out?
Probably not going to, actually.
Okay. Then what are you doing? Why are you over here panicking?
I'm trying. I'll swing at it with the Rostovik.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Did I leave that?
No, you got it.
You do have it, but if you
Okay.
have that, then you do not have the shield.
Yeah, I can't wield the shield.
Yes.
The shield was on my back no matter what.
Okay. So you're gonna whip out with the fiery, flamey, swordy thing. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Then it is your roll to hit versus its evasion. While it is stunned, it can still evade, but I will give it a penalty.
It's going to be very heavy.
Yeah. There's only gonna be one hit here. Ooh, that is a
26.
nice roll.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I roll a 10, I don't think this thing's gonna dodge.
You need to stop jinxing
You
rolls.
didn't even roll that. You dropped it.
It doesn't matter. It's still a roll. Okay, so that's a 10,
One.
a 10, and a 2. Because of the minus for it being stunned, you do in fact hit it. So go ahead and roll your damage on this thing.
Alright. I believe it's still just a 46.
It is in the Chromebook. I can look it up real quick if you want the actual
it is
damage.
40d6.
Sedusa.
5d6. Okay.
Yeah. I was fixing to say I thought it was more than that.
45
While it's power,
d6.
it's 5d6 while powered.
Yeah.
So 18.
18. Okay, you do it a nice hunk of damage, especially since this is a melee weapon. So,
Depending on which particular APC thing this is, I might be ignoring its armor.
oh no, you're not ignoring its armor. This thing,
Had to try.
this thing is plenty of armor. But still, it has half as much armor for this. So it definitely takes damage. You have definitely done a good chunk. So you swing this literally, for those of you who don't know, this is basically a massive chunk of metal with a heating element attached to it, and it gets so hot that it catches fire. If you put it on the ground and don't pay attention to it, it will burn its way through into the and basically destroy itself as it burns its way into the street. And you are able to slice quite nicely into this thing's body, carving a lovely hole that is smoking and sizzling and crackling. So good job.
Alright.
All right.
At least get its attention.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You will get its attention. And since the name of the game is to make sure that these things don't destroy that, getting its attention is a good one. All right. So that was you on 13. Unfortunately, it is now their turn. So this one in the back does not see you. So it is going to do more damage to this building. So let's see. What is the copy tool? It's supposed to be a copy tool, and I cannot remember what it is. These explosions, by the way, were made by Scott Cross, who is a designer who creates things for Tailspire, and you should look them up. I can't remember. There we go. So we have another explosion on this building. There's a certain number of explosions that this building can handle. There we go. This guy, I'm going to give him a 1d6. On a 1, 2, 3, he notices that there's people coming up, and he's going to turn to face you. On a 4, 5, or 6, he continues doing what he's doing. Oh, he notices you. So he turns around
Me.
and starts.
Beat me to the joke.
Now, while he moves this round, you will not be affected by the gas, but the gas will be there the round after that. So just so that you know, during your turn, it may be good to move. He sees a giant bear with a huge flaming sword, so he's gonna go for you. So roll your evasion.
Bring it on, big guy. 18.
18. He hits you. Let's see. What do you mean, what? He hit you. And I don't think you have enough luck
I didn't say anything.
to turn that into anything. No, Sedusa did. 4. I believe these things do 46. They do have a special, which we will find out if that happens. That's 11 points of damage. I don't think that gets through your armor.
It does.
It does?
One. My armor's been reduced by 1.
Oh, okay. Well, so you do take a point of damage. Oh my god.
I do not.
Okay, you've got a defense thing. Why didn't you use...
Damage deflection.
Yes, I know. He does hit you. I will say, when the hammer comes down, you do notice that these things, it's a very special kind of hammer. First of all, it squeaked. When it hit you, it's less of a aha and more of a squeak as it pounds into you.
So more the squeak of heavy, rusty metal.
Well, here's the thing. As it hit your armor, it didn't, like, penetrate the way usually a melee weapon would. Which may or may not have just given you a hint as to what kind of hammers these guys are wielding. So good luck on that. This other guy, however, is also going to turn around and hit you. So you have got their attention.
Yeah, so it's kind of a menage a trois.
He has that minus, though, since of the explosion. Okay, roll.
22.
That is what you need. So he smashes into the road. And they are both staring at you.
Oh, come on.
The problem is not this guy because he has no more gas coming out. This guy, on the other hand, does have gas, and you don't have any movement to get away. So this may be bad, depending on what happens next. All right. Next person to go, we're going to give it to Nyx. Nyx, it is your turn.
Okay, Nyx is not the most minded person. Seen Sprocket done something about that? Is it possible to like leap up and specifically like try and break?
You can do a called shot toward the tube on the back. It will eventually, like, well, you don't know how long it would take it to get fixed, but it would stop it from next round for sure if you pulled this off.
Okay. Okay. Shot reduce my rate of fire to 1.
Yes, it reduces your rate of fire to 1, and it is a -8 unless you have special bonuses and all that.
Did we get our luck back?
Yes, everybody's luck is back. I will also say that because you're using your wolf foo and your wolf is right there, that I will say that you can do this not with a -8, but with a -6 instead.
Okay. Alright. Let's see how it goes.
You may want to spend some luck. It's up to you, though.
Well, let's see what the dice is.
Okay. Oh,
I'll
well,
spend.
you don't have to, because it rolled a 1 and a 5. So you, in fact, are able to... And some of the liquid does come out. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. As you sort of, like, hop back from this biotoxin. No problem.
10?
Yes, you run up, slice the wolf, sort of like
No,
getting...
no. We're going all the way through with this. All right, this is one of the few skills I'm good at.
Okay. Do what you say. Do.
That's a 29.
Okay. Very good. Like I said, you run up there, you climb up. Your wolf distracts it by getting in between its legs. It doesn't know what's going on for that. And then you slice open one of these pipes right here. The liquid starts to spew, and you do a beautiful backflip, and you can move yourself wherever you want to within your movement with that. And you've also got your jump boosters if you want to be really fancy with it.
I'm gonna put myself over, still within range of attacking these guys,
Okay.
but I'm a little bit closer to the other one on the building.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Very cool. All right. It is now Sedusa's turn. Sedusa, you see that
Also,
Sprocket.
something like is very distracting.
What? What was that?
Also, something having a wolf between your legs is very distracting.
Of course it is. Of course it is. But then again, they are clowns. They wouldn't know. It's it's Wolfussy versus the Clussy. Anyway, so Sedusa, Sprocket is inside this car.
Oh yeah, no, I grab her immediately, or go to the car and I guess she went through the windshield or the sunroof, and I just opened the door. It's like, sweetie, are you okay?
Let's see.
Did she take any damage from the fall?
Oh yeah. Oh, she's hurt. She is seriously wounded. This is one of those cinematic kind of damages.
Okay, then do I need a speed heal or do I need to perform paramedic?
I do a paramedic because she basically took a crit from that.
Okay, roll me, Lunar. Lucid? Lunar?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what I called you for a second. What are the L's? 21.
Okay. You are able to basically get her back semi-conscious. She had a whiplash, and she was probably about halfway down, so you're also able to administer a speed heal. She is kind of like breathing really heavy, and yeah, she just kind of clutches onto you. I think I put together the wrong. Okay, so it's red and green, not okay. Oh, Jesus. And as she's talking, like little bits of the car glass is falling out of her mouth. So that was fun.
It's just gonna very delicately. It's like, okay, sweetie, open your mouth real quick, and just like Watson's gonna come up and just like do like a little like spritz in her mouth of just like a little mouthwash. It's like, okay, swish, now spit. There you go. Oh, okay.
All right, not Lunar.
Oh, wait.
What?
I mean, I did that, but like, can I grab her and run
Where are you running to?
away from where these smoky clowns are about to be? They don't need to be anywhere near us.
Okay. You would not be able to on your turn because you've pretty much done everything you can, but Sprocket does have a turn coming up, so I will let you basically utilize her turn to move her out of there. So wherever your movement would get you. So move yourself, somebody, or Lunar, move her. I'll move Sprocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I'd assume over here.
Okay.
Well, do we need to be a bit closer to the building, or do we need to be farther away?
The building is where all
This is
the building is where all of the toxic gas is at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to be like, I'm trying to decide which direction, like more down that alley towards that way or this way. Yeah, we'll just move over to the taxi cab.
Okay.
Especially
Well, I
if,
mean,
if the bruisers
if
are
you-
coming in.
Yeah, because like the only other option would be like to try to run around this way, which would take longer. At least when you're
When you're here, we can
Keep
plot. I can come
this
up with
way.
something.
Can
I
you
can come
Yeah.
up with something, and then she's got her her junk launcher. We could launch something.
Can you move
Also
Sedusa for me
Sedusa.
real quick? Just move Sedusa.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Because I had them locked in together.
They are still locked in together.
Ah, great.
But I can move Sedusa freely without.
Okay, that's great. I don't know how that happened, but whatever.
You're having all the issues I've been having.
There's a button that makes you like convert it, but I'll do it later. We'll do it live.
That's fine.
Buns over here panicking. Okay, so that is you and Sprocket's turn. Then it is, in fact, Lunar's turn. Lunar, you
Cool.
failed the interface.
Time to do the
Yes.
hacky hat.
Okay.
God, I haven't net runned in a while, so excuse me not knowing what I'm doing for a second.
Okay.
It's been a minute.
Do a quick little review. First thing, you get into sort of like the area. You're in the first little room, which is mostly an advertisement for Blue Razzmatazz. Like all the figures, there are so many pictures of Razzmatazz, and you can hear him saying, "You've had a hell of a week, so have a hell of a drink." Back and forth
Gross.
at you. Yeah. There's also a password to get to the next stage.
Amazing. I'm gonna. Hold on, let me see here.
Yes. Do you want to do?
I gotta like.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. My traces Pathfinder. Slide zap. Just controlling things.
And this is the fun of every Cyberpunk-like game, from Cyberpunk to Shadowrun, and that is that the net running stuff is its own thing and becomes its own little module. But that's fine.
We're gonna throw up Sia,
Okay.
which just allows me to add 2 to Pathfinder.
Okay.
And I have 3 net actions, so we're gonna throw that up. And then we're gonna do Pathfinder, so I can see what the hell I'm working with.
Okay. Make your roll, and I'll tell you how many little areas you spot.
Oh, that's sexy. I love that. That's a good number.
What'd you get?
Oh, we'll find out here. Oh, that's a
Ew.
19 plus 5, which is 24. 27. I got 27.
All right. You are able to see. I don't know. I think it's just how many floors, and so on. But you do
God.
find out
So
something.
it just reveals the map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You do find out something interesting. First of all,
Cool.
the area that you're in has basically 7 more floors from where you are. So there's where you are, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you
Cool.
also find out that off the 5th floor, there is a secret area that is 2 floors.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, right. Now I have a password, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Back door,
Okay.
which is a D10.
It's a D10 plus your interface.
Yep. Blah, blah, blah. So that 10.
Okay, you're able to crack this.
Beautiful.
Okay, you
And then I'm gonna just.
yeah.
Can I run in?
You can run in, but you'll be running in blind. Do you want to run in, or do you want to wait when you have like all 3
Yeah,
of your
let's-
actions?
Yeah, let's wait. Well, hold on. Doesn't Pathfinder give me more? Hold on, let me find where my things are opening.
Take a look at it real quick.
Yeah.
I don't have this stuff memorized either. My job
Which is
as
why-
my job as a GM is to throw scary clowns and man-eating robots at you.
It's why I haven't. It's also just been
which
I haven't net run in so long. Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, let's learn the map of the architecture. That is it.
Okay, that's all it does.
There
Okay.
are programs that modify it, but you have to have them
Yeah.
active.
All I have is Sia.
Sia adds +2 to all Pathfinder checks.
Yep.
Then I will ask you,
Uh,
Whiteout, does Pathfinder show you what's in those rooms, or just that the rooms are there?
It maps them out. It does not give you details,
Okay,
I believe.
cool. All right.
I haven't.
I'm
this
using
is
a
so
quick
long.
reference, not the full thing.
Quick reference is what we're doing. All right. So you continue on with that. We will go ahead and move on then to Whiteout. Whiteout, you've got 2 of these things staring at you right now. One of them
Oh.
is, huh?
Sorry, I was reading. Yeah, it just says net action. The higher I roll, the more that it tells me. Is that the higher you roll, the more you learn. This tells you generally what is in the net archetype or whatever the wards you've broken into, but not the DV of anything. You can see into the architecture, number of floors equal to your check or up to the first obstruction, usually a password, with a DV higher than your Pathfinder check, whatever happens first. Any of that.
I will tell you this much. What you have found is there are definitely some files in here. There are definitely some control nodes. There is also some black ice in here. In fact, the very next room will be a fight or something to slip past, depending on how you handle it. Okay?
Yep, perfect.
All right, Whiteout. You got these two gigantic machines, one of which is hurt. The other one is nice and fresh. You have all of their attention.
I'm going to keep it. Another swing.
Okay, same one.
Same one. I'm gonna try like disabling a leg. Would
Okay.
that be an aim shot at it?
That would be an aim shot, yes.
Alright. Why risk it? I'll dump all my luck into it.
Okay.
So, it'd be 22.
And that's after all of your luck?
Yeah, because it's -8 but +6.
Gotcha. Okay, so 22. All right, let's see what this thing gets. If this thing gets above a 6, it will be able to move out of the way. I need to stop calling my dice.
Naturally.
Dice are weighted.
You take a swing and it does take a step back now. They are no longer, because they've sort of like clocked you as not just a solo, but also and with a big flaming sword. You're also a bear, you know. So in your own way, you're kind of less like you are right there and more.
Oh yeah, no, I'm very attention grabbing.
Yes, you're a lot closer to that.
I am almost the height of most APCs.
Yeah, you're about like that. It's just that would be really difficult to show off.
Yeah.
So let's put you back to your regular size. Whiteout is always the problem. Okay. That was Whiteout swing. So the next person to go are these two guys. Oh, are you
Also
gonna move?
Yeah, I'm just like slightly backing up. Just trying to pull them.
Okay. They both move forward. And they both take a swing with their big hammers. So. Roll your first evasion. Oh, and hope for really good. God, I'm rolling so many 10s today.
Yes, you are. Okay, 17 for the first one.
Okay, well, that's a double.
Assuming it's not enough.
Yeah, it got a double preem. It literally rolled 2 10s. So,
Yep.
yeah. Is this weapon 4d6 or is it 5d6? Let me check real quick. Because I don't want to not give you the full effect. I want you to sort of feel the fun. You know? What is the cutie hammer? Because these are modified cutie hammers, basically, if you're familiar with what those are.
I am. Those are also pulled up on another thing. Because my other character runs the mod balls, which are literally just one page below it.
Okay, yeah, they do 5d6. All right, cool. They do 5d6, but the good news is they do not have SP. So. And then further bad news is, however, if they do get a crit, they get to roll twice and pick their favorite. So let's see how this goes for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey,
I've got it pulled up.
no crit. But it is 21 points of damage.
Alright.
But your full armor...
Minus 12.
Minus 12? I thought your armor was damaged. Oh, yeah, you're doing the thing. Okay, so minus 12.
Yeah. 9.
Yep.
Not everyone's German, but
9 points of damage. So basically it
I
stomps
almost
up
said
to you.
something in response to that.
Yeah, it stomps up to you and it totally just clips you. And for a second, you're kind of like back and forth just a little bit because you've not really taken a hit like that in a while, especially given the fact that the hammer itself is the size of your, the flat part is like the size of your head and shoulders. The other one's going to take a swing and try and hit you. So roll your evasion first.
Let's see that 10. From you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I'm made to take it.
Okay. And is this, so this would be less than 12, this would be 11?
The 11.
Okay, and that's 16.
Welcome back.
So you take 5
miss-
more. Whiteout's getting pummeled. These two clowns are absolutely just slapping him back and forth between the hammers. Actually, what they probably did, and that's why it was such a lovely preem, is they both swung their hammers at the exact same time and did that Return of the Jedi thing where the two logs come in and smack on the 8pmCST. And both of them hit you from either side and crunched your head a little bit.
Oh. Definitely have to get that looked at later.
All right. And the other one is going to cause another explosion. Let's see, how was I doing this? Oh, yeah. Just like this. Oh, no, not him. Yes, I okay, there we go. Okay. This wall is getting close to being down of this machine, of this area. All right. Next person to go then is Sedusa. Sedusa, what would you like to do?
I'm racking my brains to try to figure out something.
Well, Whiteout's hurt
What-
for sure. But
Whiteout is hurt and surrounded by clowns, and it's like I'm trying to think what I could possibly do to get them off him.
Well, neither of the clowns are pumping gas at the moment. Nyx's thing is still affecting the other one, and Sprocket's thing is affecting. So at the moment, the only bad place to be is on that side of the building, where that other clown is. But that you can hear it smashing over there, and you know that this building can only take so much.
I have God. These things, are they fully mechanical or is there fleshy bits?
They're fully mechanical. These are basically power armor suits.
Power armor suits like Trevor?
No, that's a FBC. They're not robots. They're people inside of suits.
They're sealed environmental suits
Yeah.
with basically hydraulic limbs.
It's like the
Yeah,
armor
there's a
you see in
person there,
Warhammer stuff.
There's a person in there who has to deal with, who is, so there must be an exhaust, correct? Something is pumping in breathable air to them, yes?
It's possible that
But
they have
an
their own air
independent
supply.
Air supply.
Yeah.
Ah, you guys are ruining all my epic plans.
That's why they can view the fog and be fine.
What I can do.
I will give you if you want to. I can have you roll a concentration check, and I'll give you a suggestion.
All right.
Because of the way the wall is taking the damage, if you were to get inside the building, I'm not even gonna make you roll. If you were to get inside the building, you would be relatively safe at the moment. Yeah, because that roll would have
I
been
heard
terrible.
Well, you said roll when you first, so I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, roll, got it.
You could carry Sprocket in there, and Sprocket might be able to do something with her tech ability to reinforce the wall or to start repairing.
All right. Okay, in that case, I'm going to grab Sprocket and put her on my back like she was a little Sprocket backpack when we first got here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, just sort of like psyching myself up, doing little leg stretches like, okay, we got this. We got this. We're going to just go in the building. It's a building, you just go in it. That's what buildings are for. They're for going in. Nothing, this is just a stroll down the street. This isn't a big deal. We are going into the building. And
One
then
second.
I'm going to start making my way.
How?
Making my way down
Take a couple of these out. 'cause
back.
this is-
What's your move?
I can
It's
I can
five.
be
I'm gonna
kind
slower
sometimes
people.
too.
Oh,
Just so you know.
What?
So
Nothing.
they can't do anything. What?
I
Nothing.
heard literally nothing. There's too many people talking.
Haha. Good. So what were you saying, Seduce? What's your move?
My move is 5. I'm one of the slower people, so since I'm just like we have got her baby Bjorn on me. I think I'm gonna just double move.
Okay. So 20 meters. Get yourself 20 meters, and then we will have her run from your position.
Are we going into the building or are we going to the side of the building?
I think she's going to get close enough so that Sprocket can run into the building.
Yeah.
All right. So move her over there, and let's see if I can move Sprocket without moving her.
fun.
Yes.
May I ask a game question?
You may ask a game question.
So, when we first walked up to these, you said I could very easily make out what these were, and, like, their condition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to tell if these are hardened ones or not?
You know that all of the power armors are hardened naturally. That's actually one of the benefits that they all have. They're all automatically hardened.
I thought the rat one specifically wasn't.
Looking at the new material that came out, they're all hard. That's like one of the little bullet points. Is that everything that they have is hardened, including their cyberware.
Okay. I knew most of them were. I thought the rat one specifically didn't because it says they're made with limited parts. That's right.
She only needed to roll the hit. Does not dodge. It's 3d6. That's 11. Does not have great armor. Just gonna roll again to hit. She runs in there and you guys can hear a fight going on. Because apparently there was people inside.
Of course you did that.
What?
Hmm?
What? Are you blaming
Why are
me?
there people inside?
Why wouldn't there be people inside? Okay, so she's doing okay so far. And then it will take a shot at her. And she will be able to dodge, and she does. Okay, so she's fine.
And I think the better question is, what kind of people are in there? Like, is it just panicking people, or is there?
When
more
you hear
classes
gun,
in there?
you heard a gunshot, and that's about it because you can't really hear much else because everything around you is exploding. Nix, it is your turn.
As much as Nyx wants to,
I'm fine. I can handle these two.
what are you gonna blow them up as soon as they walk away?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, let's see. That would be a double move.
That would be a double
I-
move, and on its turn, you would be exposed to its gas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Quick! Combat! We're all gonna die! You have to do something! What are you gonna do? Analysis paralysis?
But am I allowed to split my movement?
Split your movement? Yeah. As long as you still have movement, you can continue to. You can do another move.
Cool. Well then, I'd like to come here,
Mm-hmm.
smack this guy, and then run away.
Okay, you're smacking the more hurt one. Roll to hit. Ooh.
So 10. So it's 14, 21. That's another 29.
You hit.
Hit.
You hit. Roll for damage. Okay. You do a little plink of damage to it. Well, no, that's a melee weapon. That's not a martial arts attack. So yeah, you do your normal half SP damage. Their SP is already down by 1, so that's 2, so 6. How much damage you did? 13, so that's 7.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
You actually do a nice, like, Whiteout tried to get the leg, and it was able to sort of like skip out of that and put its leg really in a great position for you. So you kind of like, not quite like, no game effects, but like a hamstring kind of situation.
Second one is 23 to hit.
23. You hit.
Alright, so pick up these 3d6 again. Not as impressive this time. 10.
You are actually able to take it down.
Really?
It does fall over.
There we go. And then I run away.
Okay. And as you run away, just go ahead and... This guy pops out of the machine. My toy! You blew up my toy!
You've got him. White right out.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
think I just said white right out. Brain, why?
White right out. Okay, and you can see Nyx, it looks like from your position, you can see that Sprocket does seem to be fighting. You can't tell what she's fighting, but she is fighting somebody. Okay. Alright, that was Nyx's turn. Seduce is already gone, so we're back up to the start, which would have been Sprocket's. I did Sprocket's early. So now we're at Lunar. Alright, Lunar.
I had a button pushed. Whoops. I did a Sprocket because Sprocket isn't here. I don't have really a way to know, so we're gonna try to like stealthy as I can, within the net, go into this room.
Okay, are you going to try to slip by the thing that is inside?
Yeah.
Are you going to? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, again, this is me trying to remember how this all works. Let's see, this is one of
This
these
part I
guys.
have.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I can read what slip does. It's like-
Okay.
or slide, I mean. Attempt to flee combat with a single demon black ice program as a net action. If you are able to roll a successful slide check against the program's perception plus 1d10, you can escape the black ice to an adjacent floor of the elevator, but not past a password or a net obstacle. A black ice program has been this will slide away from stops following the netrunner and becomes a black ice lane in wait right where it was slid away. You can only attempt to slide once per turn. You can't slide. So I have to go in and start, and then I can.
Yeah, basically you slip past the password relatively easily. The little thing opens up, and you see what looks like Razmataz wielding a katana. And
That's cool.
Yeah. And he points it at where the door has just opened, and now I'm going to go ahead and let you do your slide check. Even though this might be a little early, but I'm going to go ahead and let it happen.
I roll back here, so do some moves over there.
1d10 plus your interface versus its perception.
Nope. I do not slide. That is the worst I could
you
roll.
Absolutely. So you kind of sideways, and then you pause and goes, "Is that
It's been a minute.
Hunter S. Thompson?" No. And it does seem to speak to you, and it's oh my God, the bats are in here. Time to slice and dice. So I believe it gets to go first. That's one of the benefits of being one of these creatures.
Cool.
It is going to attack you. I try to. Do you have any programs up?
Nothing that I can use. We haven't been net running, so it's been back of brain, so I haven't putting stuff into it. All of my stuff has been going into now the Marshall.
Okay. What programs do you have with you?
Obviously the backdoor cloak, the normal stuff, Sia, shield, banhammer, sword, and then Swifty clean.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is how it works, but it is basically going to attack one of those programs. Well, actually, I mean, that's all it can do. Looking at this, this killer can only attack programs, and you don't have any programs rezzed. So at the moment, it stands there, and it's taking swings at you, ha ha ha, hi. And Kurasara, oh.
So if I just don't, I will happily use one of my little turny turns if it means I can just sit here. If I don't attack it, can I just walk?
Here's the thing about it. It will follow you. So,
that's fine.
Yeah, the next thing that you come across, if it can attack you, it will attack whatever program you use to try to defend yourself. Yeah. So basically, you have a debuffer on top of you is the best way to look at this. Though it does tell you something about Continental Brands as far as how they're protecting this area. They're more concerned with people slipping in and taking stuff than they are with killing people and so on. They're mostly just protective.
Right.
So you have more actions. You can move to the next room if you want to. There's no password or anything. He will follow you though.
There's no password?
Yeah, there's no password on this.
I'm literally just gonna stand here and not use my other turns. I will end right here.
Okay.
I can't slide again.
Yeah, you can zap it if you want to.
But couldn't.
No, a zap is a basic attack. You can zap. That's not a program.
So,
Yeah, zaps aren't programs. They're you basically trying to turn off the program.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't fully explain what all of these did in my notebook. I have page numbers. Yeah, why not? I'll kind of poke it, zap it.
Okay.
Why not?
Roll to hit. And again, this is your interface plus the thing. This thing has a very low defense.
Which is 12.
12. Okay, unless it rolls a
Yeah.
10, it is not going to be able to stop this. It does not get a 10, so you can do it damage.
Yep. I literally just see Lunar just poking it with their finger.
Yeah.
That's basically what zapping is. It's just prodding.
So this thing, so yeah, it is swinging at you and doing a borderline Hunter S. Thompson impersonation, but doesn't seem to be getting anywhere. And then you sort of like strike it with a bolt of lightning from your fingers. And how much damage do you do? Roll. I think it's a D6 for a zap, isn't it?
I believe so. Because I believe it doesn't upgrade until you're like interface level 7.
Blah, 1d9. You do. We up 1d6.
Yeah, zap is basically your I have nothing else I can do.
Yeah. All right. So do this thing 1d6.
Hey, 6.
All right. Very nice. It
Oh,
has.
can I just zap it again then?
Yep.
Because I have 2. Just
Yes.
zap.
Okay. So the next zap, it does get to roll again. Well, you roll first.
Yep. But
The real.
8.
At the moment, the issue is less that this thing is dangerous, and more that it's taking your
It's gonna be-
time. Where you could be helping
it's also just
people.
gonna be a nuisance.
Yeah. It is not able to block, so it takes more damage. How much damage?
That's-
Especially if you get up another program. Then it becomes
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah. 4.
4. Okay. You have definitely. It is definitely. But it is still up. And that is the end of your turn. And the next person to go then is. It is Whiteout. Whiteout. What you gonna do with all that junk? One of them is down.
Oh.
The clown that was inside of it has popped out. That does not take an action because basically when one of these things goes down, they're out. They're free and
You get
clear
almost
too.
ejected.
Yeah.
Okay. But he is still within the square, right?
Yeah. If that's what you're going to do, yeah. I will make you roll, though, in case you roll really, really badly and that square moves.
Oh, I'm aware. Yeah, I will throw a grenade.
Okay. Make your roll. Athletics check.
Is the wrong thing to try and play. 16.
16, I believe, is a good shot. Is exactly what you need for this range. It is, in fact, exactly what you needed for this range.
Yep.
So good to go there. All right.
I'm literally just like, especially at the one that just climbed out and is now looking up at the bear, just grin, smile, flick the pin off, toss it right behind him.
All right. Roll for damage on this grenade. What kind of grenade is it, by the way?
It's a basic armor piercing.
Okay, basic armor. I cannot remember.
That's why I checked about the EMP, because I do have one of those still.
Yeah. I can't remember. Do those things armor crit? I think
No,
they.
explosives are not allowed to crit.
Oh, that's such a shame. Okay, so the big robot, the big armor takes that amount of damage. The clown takes a little bit more.
Hold on. They can't crit, but I'm just making sure that I can't tarot either.
If you can't crit, I know you can't tarot.
Okay, fair enough.
I think actually you can crit, you can't tarot. I think that's the way that works. Let me make sure, real quick.
I'm trying to pull it up in the rule book, but
Yes, they can cause critical injuries.
oh, okay.
So it will not cause a critical injury to this thing because these things are basically immune to crits. The
Yeah,
pilot inside does
got
take
it.
5 points of damage, however. So you do something out of that. The other guy, however, yeah, roll 2d6. See what happens to this poor clown.
6.
Okay, 6. I believe that
Appropriate.
is foreign object. 6. Broken arm. You broke his arm. So that big machine gun that he had, he can no longer use. It's like, and now my arm too? You're just a dick. Anyway. Dick bear. Anyway.
Careful not to choke on it.
What? Touche, he says.
Smiles at him.
Okay, it is now their turn. First, we're going to see what happens to Sprocket. That's that. Sprocket does her evasion. Sprocket is fine. Okay, good. I don't have to worry about that. Next, we got this guy who has to drop that gun, and he pulls out a sort of ridiculously oversized handgun from his pants and aims it at you. You may dodge, of course.
.22.
Okay. He just misses. Like you feel it sort of like whip by as you sort of it prangs a little bit on the massive slab of metal that is this sword.
Does it do the like cowboy samurai thing of the comically long barrel? Where
Oh yeah, 100%.
Quick pulls it out.
Yeah, he pulled it out of his pants and it just kept going for a bit. Did that whole Joker thing. And because of that, it is a very heavy gun, and he only gets one shot. But the clown robot is gonna hit you with a hammer again, or try to. So roll your evasion.
24.
That's a good evasion. That's a good evasion. You'd have to roll really high. I know I'm jinxing you already. But not enough. He misses.
Middle of the road.
You were doing very, very. Oh my God, your people will sing your praises, except for the DM who's like, man, I didn't even get to kill Whiteout. Okay, the other guy causes another explosion. The wall is starting to crack and crumble. You're hearing the sounds of things inside starting to fall and shells going everywhere and so on. Still repairable, but not great. It will take about 2 more hits and then it's probably down that side of the wall. Just so you know where everything is standing. Okay, so the next person to go then is Sedusa. Sedusa, what would you like to do?
I guess I'm running into the building.
Okay.
Or at least close enough. Can I get... How far is 10? Can I see inside from...
Not from 10, no.
Fuck. Alright.
You're gonna have to, double move and get inside.
Let me get in there.
Okay.
But before I go in, I'm going to draw the gun that's got the fire rounds.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what's in there.
Yeah, let me go ahead and make a couple of little changes because of that explosion. So this is build mode. This gets knocked over. There are cans everywhere. Pizza things everywhere. And you see what it is that Sedusa is fighting, and it looks to be another one of those damn clowns.
Do I see any of the red razzmatazz cans?
Roll perception.
Uh, 17?
Okay, and now roll concentration because I have to find out whether or not you remember this. Because I don't know if you got told it or not. We didn't actually do that role play. Yes, you have been told what a red razzmatazz is. You know, and it is not over here where all these other cans are. It is over here by the counter, as in like, oh shit, one of these things got in the machine. Let's put it to the side for later. So there is, in fact, beside him, a red razzmatazz.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing my next turn.
Very good. Awesome. All right, Nyx. Your turn.
Even with all my move, I'm still not close enough to.
Right, you can scoot a little closer if you want. You could try that vehicle, see if it still works. I don't know if you have if you have a drive ability.
No. I do not.
Yeah, it's just a roll.
That would be me.
Of course, if you screw up in the vehicle to ram this thing, you will in fact, even if you don't screw up, if you ram the thing with the car, you will get a critical wound called a whiplash. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I know it's going to be ineffective, but can I use my microweaver to try and get its attention at this range?
I will let you roll a persuasion check, basically, to get it, because there's no intimidation as far as that. Well, actually, there's a face down. I'll let you do a face down. So it's a D10 plus what would be your rep, and I'm going to give you a rep number just because of how much they know you and know what you're about and know who you are. So I'm going to give you a rep of actually 6, which is pretty high. And its rep is a little lower than that. And your face down, but your face down is specifically come after me.
Okay, so what? It's 8 plus that 6?
Yes, so that's 14. This thing only has a 3, so it actually needs to roll at least a 10 to do this. And it does not get that. And it does, in fact, turn around to stare at you. And now it remembers, oh, wait a minute, this is also a priority target. So you have distracted it from its job. Good job. All right.
It's just going to yell at the end of her turn, fix the damn wall!
Okay. Well, at that point, it is Sprocket's turn. Sprocket has this little hem-haw of, I can fix the wall or I can fight this guy. She looks to you, Sedusa. Sedusa, do you give her a confident... Okay. Well, you don't have to scream about it.
Sedusa goes over and is just like, we need you to build a wall.
Oh, my God.
God.
Oh, my God. Fine, I'll build a wall. It'll be the most beautiful wall. It'll be the best wall of all time.
No.
It'll be such a wall.
No.
They will think of this wall forever.
Don't worry, I'm gonna shoot the razzmatazz. I have the best razzmatazz.
Okay. All right, she starts repairing, and that is gonna. It's a process. So that is what she is working on. All right, the next person to go then is, in fact, Lunar. Lunar, you can go into the next room with this guy, or you can
I'm
kill.
gonna slide. I'm gonna try to slide again.
Okay, you're gonna try and slide. Roll.
I hate my shoulders immediately started
That's
moving.
better. Math 11.
11. Okay, it has a perception of 4. If I get a 7 or higher, you will not be able to slide. Let us see what
I
happens.
used to go to the rink with that every Thursday.
It lets you slide.
Beautiful.
The no political hyperhammer, yes.
Crisscross.
Build that wall. Anyway,
Crisscross.
drill, baby, drill. Oh, that's a different president. Anyway,
Beautiful.
you are able to get to the next room, and inside the next room, you do not find. You find basically a package of data.
Copy.
Okay.
That is a free action that I can do.
Yep, you do copy it.
Cool. We're gonna keep moving.
Okay. So you're moving into the next one. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, it's that. Okay. You move into the next one. And as you move in, everything kind of changes. The room itself is sort of dark and brooding. And it's like there's smoke effects that has an obvious smoke machine that somebody rendered digitally. And you see a bat, a massive bat flying around, sort of lazily looking at you. And there is a figure inside this room. A figure draped in a cloak with a scythe. And as you sort of step in, it lifts back its hood, and it's Razzmatazz again, dressed up as Death. I see you! I see you! It's time to go to the funny farm. And he's going to attack or whatever. You can try, I think you have one action left, you can try a slide.
I can only slide once.
Oh, well, then you're going to have to fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, these
I'm
things...
gonna zap it.
Wait. And
I have a zap.
let's see what these guys have. Ooh. Okay, we got that.
Unless it can actually do damage to me.
It points out the scythe and just sort of like aims it at you. Okay? And we are going to roll its attack. Because I believe they do get to go first.
Yep.
So roll your defense. Do you have any defensive programs you want to use with this, or just your basic interface?
Let's just use I'll use my interface. I can take at least a hit.
Okay. All right. Roll your interface plus a d10.
13.
Okay. You're able to avoid the first hit of this thing. Let's see. And it will attack you again after your turn. The other thing, the bat swoops around and seems to be waiting on something.
Cool.
You have one action. You can zap it once, or you can zap the bat once. Which would you like to do?
The bat hasn't done anything to me.
The bat
Yet.
seems to be waiting. Yes.
Oh, fuck.
I'll also let you just
which-
roll a Pathfinder, and I will tell you what these two things are, so you have some sort of idea.
I'll do that because God, I haven't net rounded in so long.
Sure thing. You don't need to get too high to get these. These are basic
Dot.
programs.
8. I got an 8.
You got an 8. Okay. You know that the hooded Razzmatazz is a lich. The lich is not necessarily like physically dangerous and to the point that it can hurt you, but if it does hit you, your int, your reflexes, and your dex will all be lowered by 1d6 for the next hour.
Wonderful.
Basically sort of like a drain attack. The bat, however, is a raven. What it is waiting for, it was waiting for you to res a defender program, and if you had, it would have zapped the defender program and dealt you 1d6 damage directly to your brain. It would have fried your brain.
I'm so glad I didn't.
Yes, you made the right choice, and I gave you no hints on that choice either.
No. Well, it was just like, the other one didn't really do anything, so like I should just wait, because like if I get hit, I'll be fine. I'm more concerned about this bat that like could be waiting for me to make an attack.
Mm-hmm.
With that.
All right, we will start back in 1 second. I will be right back. It will be your turn, Whiteout, when I come back. 1 second.
Wait, I have one meat action to make.
You have to choose either one meat or the 3
No,
net.
I get both.
You get both?
Hey, you get both. You get 1 meat action and 3. Yeah, you get both. This is one thing that I made sure I wrote down because we kept questioning it. I was like, God, what do we get? No, you get both. Here.
No, once on your turn, you can take either a meat action or as many net actions as your interface allows. You still get a move action, but not a meat action. And net.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What were you talking about while I was gone?
Figuring out meat actions and net actions. Yeah.
Okay. What you doing, Whiteout?
Well, I'm less scared of the small guy and more of the big APC, so another swing.
As you should be, but yes. Roll to hit.
22.
Okay. Something happens that has not happened yet. It's not even going to roll its defense. Because popping out of the side of its arm, this big target with a clown kind of spinning around on the center of it takes it. It's a pop-up shield, and it eats your attack.
Okay.
These things do have some defenses. They just weren't taking you seriously until you actually took one down. And then they're like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, we got to fight this guy. He's got grenades. Also, bear. Okay. And now it's turn in the other guy. The other guy takes another pot shot at you. Roll your evasion.
30.
30 versus his 29. He misses. He also rolled a 10.
Did you roll a 10 and a 5 too?
Yes. Yes. You just happen to be a slightly better fighter than he is. Otherwise, you would have just gotten shot by a heavy, by a hand cannon. All right, and now to evade the hammer as he swings down.
18, so probably no.
No, I'm afraid not. So yeah, you were so close to dodging the other one that you literally step into this hammer. And it hits you smack dab in the face. For a lot of damage, unfortunately.
Yep. Minus 11, so 14.
Plus 5 more for the crit. So 19. And now we find out what the crit was. A 9. So yeah, you get smacked hard. And brutally. And with a 9...
I hate to make it worse for myself. It rolls a second time.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It does get 2. You're so honest.
What are you doing, man? Why?
By the way, that right there, that is Sedusa in a nutshell. Anytime we're like playing, she's like, well, can't you just be cool? Just shut up about it.
You can't be cool.
Okay, so
No, muscle or hand.
you dodged out of that way, and it swung around and slammed into your fingers where you're gripping this sword. So you now have a -4 to all actions with this sword.
Involving that hand.
Yeah, involving that hand, which is any two-handed weapon in this case. So yeah, your fingers are crushed, and you do, in fact, howl, because that is also a lot of damage.
Oh, I don't.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't feel pain. I forgot.
Yep.
Meanwhile, in my head, like my sensor that's attached to you is like.
Oh
going
yeah, it's going
haywire.
crazy.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh my god!
I will go ahead and say this, Sedusa, because I forgot to tell you about this at the beginning. You also sort of like you hear that from him, and it kind of makes you sort of reflexively do a search on everybody. You do not have a reading for Lupa at all. There's a history check that you can do later on to find out like what occurred before, but right now, Lupa is not on your list. Something has happened to her. Doesn't necessarily mean dead, but it does mean that something major has happened, and that they are not currently conscious. So just letting you know.
How
Alright.
accurate is the reader?
Pretty accurate.
As in the actual HP numbers?
If I focus, I can get HP.
Yeah, if she focuses, or if you have the special biomonitor that literally registers HP. If you have that monitor.
That's why I was asking if it was that specific or not.
No,
I would just say under half.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt a lot. Okay. The other one.
I'm still smiling though. It hasn't seen any of it.
This thing is, it does come up to you because of its movement, and also it's going through this smoke. You will not have the effects of the stuff this turn, but if you stay there, you will, unless you do something about it, Nyx. It is taking a swing at you. Roll your evasion.
Alright. That's not great. I can math. 17?
17. Okay, that would hit. Okay. You're not gonna like this, but it does prevent you from taking damage. Your wolf jumps up to take the hit instead.
You.
What?
I hate you.
Hey, it's not that bad of a hit. Yes, this thing has hit your wolf instead of you with its hammer. You hate me, but I'm working so hard to make you entertained. Am I not merciful? Okay. This guy, he doesn't notice you, Sedusa. He's going to continue to shoot at the little goblin, and is like, and he's like straight up doing his best Ronald Reagan and saying, "Now, Mr. Gorbachev, break down that wall." Okay, and she's gonna roll her evasion, and she makes it. Okay.
What is with Bun today and quoting like the absolute
Worst people ever? Because they're
To be fair,
clowns.
Seducer started
That's
it.
a good question.
Oh no, I got canceled on my own thing. Anyway, no, that's not possible. Did those signs just say 666 as I said that? Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay. That is all of them. However, I will say, Sedusa and Sprocket, while you're over here working, you do hear what sounds like noises coming from the back. Just letting you know. All right. So we'll go back up to Sprocket. Sprocket continues what she's doing.
Don't I get to go?
No, you don't get to go. Yes, you get to go.
Spark's at the top of the order?
Sprocket is at the top of the order, so you are correct. So you go first. What are you doing? I know what you're doing, but
Let's see. I'm going to I'm going to put a point of luck into this, and I would like to fire my incendiary gun at the can of red razzmatazz.
okay. This will be a called shot, so if I were you, I would put more than just 1 point of luck in there.
Let's put in 3.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And this is handgun, right?
Oh!
Ooh. 10. plus
16.
X.
And so 16, so 26.
Yeah.
Plus 3, so 29.
Yeah. Basically, what hits this guy as you hit that with your flaming, your incendiary bullet.
Wait, quick. What is the slogan?
It's been a hell of a week. You deserve a hell of a drink.
It's exactly what Sedusa says. She grabs her gun, she aims it, and she just big, pretty smile on her gorgeous face as she's like, "It's been a real hell of a week. I think you deserve a hell of a drink," and then just fires.
All right. This thing goes off like
Sedusa.
this thing goes off like a Molotov cocktail. 22 points of damage minus his armor. It is armor piercing, so his armor gets real shredded. He is on fire as well, and he does like. Normally, these clowns, the bozos kind of like set themselves up so that they don't really feel pain. They find everything funny, but because that was such a good line, he's going with it and he starts screaming. There's a little bit of this that he's giving to you, but also, no, that was good. So, yes, he's quite happily burning and screaming. Where is? Let's see. 1 second.
Okay, so he's back there burning.
Yep. And if he does not try to put himself out, he will take more damage. And he got nicely toasted with that first one, so he does not want to do that for sure.
I don't think he should put himself out. I think you should convince him. It's funny.
How do I do that?
Okay. All right. And now, yes, Sprocket is able to actually repair one of these little things. I'm actually going to take the thing off just so. Zoop. There we go. Kill menu. There we go. She is reinforcing the wall. Good job. All right. Lunar. What would you like to do?
Let's slippy slide.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm only in combat with one of these guys.
But you got to beat both of their perceptions. So, but it's not like together. You just have to be high enough to beat both of them.
Blah, 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 blah. Math 9.
9?
Pick that up. 9.
9? That is exactly what you needed because the Lich has a perception of 8. So you almost got seen, but you were able to slip out of there at the last second. And the Raven has a much less perception, so you get past that, and you are into your first area that has a it is a remote control node. It's a control node, and looking at it, just based on the way it was designed, you can see images inside that are like old recordings of what's the interior of the Oasis. A couple of commercials, a bunch of commercials for Blue Razzmatazz, including for the Razzmatazz Cherry. And you actually see it's like slap one of these down your gullet, and you see a guy just absolutely drink. It's like, yeah, and then he explodes, and then Razzmatazz looks at the screen. Is like, we're gonna cut that out in post.
We're gonna just do a copy because I keep
this-
all the info.
This isn't a this isn't a file, so you can't copy that. What you can do, however, is take control over the cameras from here and start looking around.
Dope. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, roll your interface as you try to take control over the cameras.
Doesn't tell me.
It's just your interface plus a D10.
Yeah.
I have a difficulty number, and if you get it, the only time that there'd be a problem is if there was a demon in here watching these, but there's not. You got an 8?
I got an 8.
An 8 is what you need. You have control over the cameras. I'm going to go ahead and just sort of like remove the roof for a second. So if you'll look at my screen, you'll get to see what's going on down there.
Let me pop up your. Is it opening? There it is.
I appreciate it, bud.
You appreciate it. I'm glad.
I had to mute first.
Okay.
So yeah, you do in fact see there are some people, including the lady that you got to have an off day. She got called back into work at exactly the moment that they decided to do this. So she and a few other people who were inside the Oasis when this hit are all hiding in the back room. And one lady is just praying to God and sitting on the toilet and just trying to be as quiet as she possibly can. There's one clown out there just sort of like walking around, teasing the people inside. It's like, come on! This place is going to go down. I mean, what would you rather have? Would you rather get crushed or would you rather have some fun? We have some fun. I got a couple of dogs over here. You love poochies. And there are, in fact, 2 dogs in there, too. Bow wowzers.
Oh, God.
I have a very important question for you, Bun.
Yes.
That lady who we got to take an off day that you clearly hate,
What?
is her name Grace?
Why would her name be Grace? Just go ahead and
Please tell me
give
her
the
name's
reference.
Grace.
Fine, her name is Grace. I will give it to you.
Thank you.
And she is under fire. Okay. Poor lady. Okay, so that is you. Well, okay, you actually have another. If you want to try and go into the next room, you can. It's up to you. You have control of these cameras even if you leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way. Can I just send a little message of like, there are people in the back, and then we have robotic dogs too. No, we're gonna go seduce it because cameras, I can see her high and not, building, trying to, keep the walls that I am on the roof of up.
Gotcha. Okay, you go into the next room. Now, you know 2 things. One, because of your Pathfinder, you see the secret door that leads off to the side, and you see the regular door, and you see... You see 2 large cans of blue razzmatazz, and they seem to be shaking and sort of like fizzling. And they go ahead and do their thing, so roll a defense versus their attack.
Oh, ain't that beautiful?
What'd you get?
14 plus 5, so 19.
Okay, it is almost impossible for them to hit you, but we're going to go ahead and roll it anyway. Once I can find where my screen is. There it is. Okay. So...
Kind of where I was. It's okay.
Oh. I am on fire today. So one absolutely hits you and one absolutely misses. You have a -2 to all slide checks as it shakes itself and then erupts, belching blue razzmatazz all over your body. Your virtual body.
Yeah.
And for some reason or another, even though this is a virtual world, even though this is just digital, you can smell it. And you've never actually smelled the blue razzmatazz before, but it's just like every worst possible monster mash mixed with a blue raspberry twist.
I already don't like Monster as it is.
You know how sometimes Diet Coke goes bad, and you can kind of get that little taste? That's what it tastes like. But it's just a -2 to slide. But these things will also follow you everywhere you go. Again, they are skunks, basically. Skunk programs. The good news is all they do is this. So they just make it easier for other programs to find you. All right, that was Lunar's turn. Then the next person to go is, I believe, Whiteout. Whiteout, you were very, very hurt. If you were not a bear, this would be a very bad problem. I mean, it's still a problem. It's just not as bad. You're sort of punch drunk. There's a little bit of blood coming from your cheek, from your lips.
Yeah.
And your fingers.
He's kind of getting more of a more unhinged grin.
Yeah. Like one of your fingers is literally hanging on by the bone.
I'm going to sort of shoulder. I understand that the blade is hot. I'm just like put part of the hilt or something over the shoulder to hold it with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out another grenade. And I will toss it with my good one.
Okay. Roll contortionist to get this done without. Yes. This is going to determine whether or not you have the -4 to throwing this, just because you have to both not touch the blade of this of the weapon that you've got as you're doing this. So just roll contortionist.
Oh, this is gonna go terribly. 15.
15's enough. You're able to do that. So you don't have the -4, so go ahead and make your regular athletics roll. You're able to throw it with your other hand.
18.
18, if I remember correctly. 16 was your roll, so go ahead and roll for damage as you hit these guys with yet another grenade.
This one is unfortunately a smoke grenade.
Oh, it's a smoke grenade? Okay. So no damage, it just fills up the area with smoke.
Yep.
Okay.
And while that's happening...
Yes, I got you. Do I have a smoke?
Just going to get to the other side of what should be that 10 by 10.
So what I could do here, just if you ever have Tailspire, is you can like type in smoke and search and see if anybody in the community has made anything. I'm not going to worry about that right now, mostly because I don't have time to like look up who gave it to you, and I don't want to steal anything from anybody. So, but yes, just pretend that there's a big cloud of smoke. Here, we'll use one of these guys. Control, which again, made by Scott Cross. Actually, one second. Scott Cross, because I believe I can do this. Yes. Hey, did you click on it? Thank you. There you go. That is the individual. Look him up. Look up the other developers. I have used some of their models in the past. Go to that site specifically and throw them a like. Show them that you love them. All right, let's make that small again. We will keep it on the screen just because we're using it. Okay. I try to be a good bun. Okay. This, Control C. And these guys are covered in this smoke. By the way, he's super proud of these smoke things. He wanted to be sure that I made use of them. I have contacted him, just so you know. Posture check. Yep, my posture's fine. All right, Whiteout, you slip away under cover of smoke. Is that as far as you can get, or is that just where you want to get?
That's just where I want to get. If they come out at this side, I want to be there already stopping them from getting further.
Gotcha. Okay. And it is now their turn. Now, the clown inside does not have any way to see through this smoke, so he's just sort of like making a guess and is going to head the exact wrong way. The bot, on the other hand, they have visual things that allow them to not be dazzled and a bunch of other things, so it does, in fact, see you. And it does come out. However, I will give it a minus, just because it's got to get to you and because the smoke is causing some issues with their air filtration system. So, It's got a -2 on this roll. Go ahead and make your roll to evade as it tries to hit you with the hammer again. Okay. And because of that -2, that smoke bomb, it misses. Whoosh. Now, as far as these others are concerned, Nyx, did you move on your turn? No, you called it. Did I miss you? I missed you. Go. You get to do a thing, and then you can move if you want. My apologies.
Okay. Gotcha.
I have so many books I have to keep track of. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my double attack.
Okay.
It's a 21.
And that will miss. But it was close. I am, in fact, giving you a bonus of +2 because your wolf got hit.
Well, that's a 19.
Yeah, and still miss.
I doubt it. Okay, well.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Let's see. 16 meters we can get right.
You have watched these things move. You know you are faster than them. And they don't seem to have any ranged weaponry.
Okay. Well, the entire time Nyx is still going to be haunting of like trying to get it to follow her. And
Yeah, I got you. As long as you don't get so far away that it could never get to you, like even with a double move, then it will continue to go after you. Especially now that it kind of senses the blood in the water, as far as this is concerned. This guy is going to shoot. He's going to try to shoot. He's going to forget to put himself out. He's going to try to shoot at you, Sedusa. So roll your evasion. You blew him up! One good drink deserves another! Roll your evasion. Somebody roll Sedusa's evasion.
Is that dice spinning in the air not mine?
No, that's mine.
Nope, my
Oh.
apologies. I zoned the absolute hell out.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Unless I roll a 10. And for once, I did not call it. So he does, in fact, miss you with his assault rifle. So you should be happy about that.
Okay. And I got the message that there's people in the back room.
Yes, you did get messages that there's people in the back room. This guy, by the way, he doesn't seem to be showing it other than, the comedic scream. But you know he is very hurt. Like, he's not long for this world, especially since he's not putting himself out.
Okay.
So you could either...
In that case,
Go ahead.
I have a thing that I have not used yet,
Mm-hmm.
that I have been waiting to use for a long time.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I'm going to roll up to him
Uh-huh.
and use my slam dance. There was silence, so I'm guessing that everyone thinks this is a bad idea. Never mind.
No. Go for it. I'm just trying to see if you can get to him in this turn.
Can I not?
You have a
I
movement
can't
of
really
5.
see inside the building right this second.
Yeah, let's see how far you can get. You can get 10 meters, so you'd stop right there unless you did a double
Yeah,
move.
okay. Not close enough. Alright, well in that case, that thing is in front of me, so can I go to this tiny aisle, can I go down it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go down the tiny aisle to... Well, that might bottleneck me.
This one or this?
He's got a... Wait, you said he has a rifle, right?
Yeah, it's a assault gun.
Those are bad at close range.
Right. Correct.
So the closer I get to would probably be... Okay. Can I get on the other side of those shelves and still be at the 10 mark?
Over
like
here
right-
on.
Yeah, go ahead and drop her there. I'll say that she's got cover at the moment from this guy.
Yeah, I'll just go on the other side of the... of the thing. That way, that also puts me between him and Sprocket.
Gotcha. And if you want to, go ahead and roll a stealth. This is less hiding yourself entirely and more just making it difficult for him to find out exactly where you are. So he has to, like, search. So,
Spinning.
yeah. Roll a d10.
15.
Okay. We'll see how well that is on his turn. But it is not his turn. It is actually, that was your turn. Which means, Nyx, it is actually your turn again since I had skipped you last time. So, what
Wait
you
a
going?
minute,
Go ahead.
before we do anything, since I didn't shoot at him or anything, and I just moved.
You also stealthed, but go ahead.
Well, and I was just asking. It's a convenience store. Is there any liquor near me?
No, they would put those in the vending machines.
All right, fine.
I tell you what, though,
Spoil my
I will
fun
let you
for
roll a
the
perception. I will let you roll a
Yes.
perception, and then there is a chance there may be one other red razzmatazz. So roll. It's gonna, I'm gonna need something decent. Nope.
Yeah, 14's probably not going to do it.
Nope. It's not gonna do it. No. You do find an Instabake pizza though, so you're not hungry. And pizza, by the way, is in quotations. It's not allowed to
Why did it
legally be called pizza. Come on, give it a try.
I think Moriarty slithers out and, nibbles at it. Like, stop that. We're not snacking now.
It's gonna get cold. If anything, it's getting hotter. Anyway, Nyx, it's your turn.
So, we're gonna come up here in front of Whiteout and just say tag out.
All right. You move and you can attack.
Yes, that is cool. That is gonna be a 22.
22. Okay, it's gonna roll, and it does get hit. Roll for damage. Okay, you do him a little bit of damage, but you wouldn't have done him any damage if it wasn't for the fact of that grenade having hit. These things are really hard to get through. Roll again, though. You get 2 attacks.
18. I don't think I hit unless it does really shitty.
And it does not. Okay. But you do have its attention. All right. And after that, we're back up to the top. Sprocket continues to work on the inside. She's just working. No real success there, but she is maintaining. Next person to go then is Lunar.
Woo.
So you're in this room. You can, like I said, you can either attack these guys, or you can just be spritzed upon while you continue looking through.
I will do an attempt of slide just to see what happens.
Okay, you have a -2 to the roll.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Something is going off and I need it to stop. I turned you off. Go away. Turn off. Stop clipping. So hold on. Math. That'd be 11, so 9.
You're able to slap by these guys.
To the secret door!
Yes. Okay, you're going to the secret door. All right.
To the secret door!
Secret door. There is a big bad password in front of you, but you have an action you can use to try and open it.
Back door.
Okay. Make your roll.
Let me go back to behind the buildings here. Math. Wait, I can do this. 12.
12. You make it. Yeah, this was actually much harder than all the others. Most of the security in this place has mostly been like around an 8, which is sort of standard for keeping out the average net runner. This was a 10, but you were able to break through it.
I am no average net runner. Ha ha.
Do you still have a movement? You've slid, you've moved, and you've opened. So yeah, you're gonna have to wait till next time. Okay.
Yep.
All
That's
right.
fine.
That is fine. But you do know, just having seen the level of encryption, that whatever's on the other side must be juicy.
Yeah.
It's juicy. Excuse me. 13. Whiteout. Go. Whiteout. Whiteout.
I'm here. I'm still debating if I take the risk of swinging.
Totally up to you.
You're gonna piss Nyx off.
Huh?
You're gonna piss Nyx off.
Or what?
She told you to tag out.
I was just supposed to completely back off? I can't reach the other one.
You have a gun, don't you?
A submachine gun against APCs.
You, like, if Whiteout actually says that, you see, like, the little, like, loading bars in, like, Nyx's eyes. He legitimately does not understand guns.
What you doing, Whiteout?
Actually, with how far away it is. You know what? I'm going to take the chance. You know what? I'm gonna have to depower the thing. Which unfortunately I believe takes an action.
Yes. But at the moment, it is, quite frankly, a bit of a limitation on you, just because it's so big, and the only way to swing
Yeah.
it is with the is with your crushed hand. And if you don't, I mean, you could just drop it, but it would destroy itself. And this is the sword of the king.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I haven't just dropped it. Yeah, I'll just back off and take an action to deactivate it.
Okay.
Can I also drop it this turn without it destroying itself?
I'm just gonna say that you're capable
Or
of stowing
holster?
it. Yeah, you're able to stow it in some way. You're strong enough that you can, like, carry it without too much of a hassle, or put it someplace like on the cement where it's not gonna burn itself all the way through as it's de-escalating. While that happens, this guy, let's see, he's got a movement of 5, so he's gonna move. That's 10, so he's going to go ahead and double move. You won't be able to do anything this turn, but if you're all still there, which unfortunately Whiteout will be, okay, so now you are kind of in trouble, both of you. Not from his attack, but from the gas. This other
Doesn't
guy.
it take a round?
Yeah, it will be on his turn. His next turn, that gas will pop up, and you do go before him. So just keep that in mind, though. The gas is coming. This guy, however, has no gas and is going to. I have no gas, and yet I must scream, and it is going to try and scream you all across this pavement, Nyx. So roll your defense. Evasion, excuse me. And Pray for rain.
Another 9.
It's going to be a 23.
It still hits. I will say this. Your dog is prepping to leap in front of it. You can stop it this time, now that you know what it will do. It's up to you.
Oh, bad boy.
Okay, then you're going to take the hit instead.
No, I'm supposed to be the one getting hit, not you.
Okay.
That's not that bad.
Yeah. Actually, with your armor have not been hit, it doesn't even get through your armor. That is the weakness of these hammers. They do a lot of damage, but they do not have SP. And that guy's moved over there, and this clown is still. Next turn, he'll be able to start pop shotting, but right now, not. The other clown is going to look for Sedusa. We're going to roll a perception check with a minus.
I didn't even know he exist.
Because you shot and exploded something around him while doing a cool one-liner from an action movie. Yes, he knows you exist. And yet, he goes to start, like, searching for you. And right as he does, he kind of, like, crests this area over here. And then his hat, which every part of him is burning, it suddenly... and he is blinded by the flames. Ah! Fuck! And he screams. All right. Now we're gonna go back to it is Sprocket's turn. I gotta get out of build mode. Ah! Excuse me. Every time I do Tailspire, it's been a week since the last time I've done it, so I always have to relearn it real quick. Oh! She is able to structurally make it that much stronger. Like she's over there practically rebuilding this this oasis. It's like, would you believe that these razzmatazz make really great grout?
You don't say.
All right, Lunar, it is your turn.
I'm a crowd that.
Ha ha! What you doing, Lunar?
Going through the door.
Okay. You see a big juicy file in here. And I will say, everywhere else that you have been so far has been very razzmatazz. It has all been like images of him, and he's been all the villains and all of that. Like somebody really and truly tried to theme this area in case anybody came in here. This area is the most sterile, blank-walled corporate area you've ever seen. That just has like a desk sitting there with a little a water cooler over to the side, some papers, and a briefcase that you need to break to open.
Well, we're gonna have a suitcase. We go break into that suitcase.
Okay, roll. It is basically like breaking through a password, just a little bit more difficult.
Give me the dice, please. Thank you. 10.
10. You're able to get through it. You pop it open, and you're able to like you have enough time to skim it before you copy it.
Yeah.
You see that this area has insurance been purchased on it, and this insurance is very specific to gang violence. And sort of like skimming through and looking through all of this, it looks like the people of Continental Brands brought all of their leftover spare razzmatazz, filled up this oasis with it, knowing that this place was going to go down.
Oh, of course.
And then they were going to write it off.
Oh, of course they were. Beautiful. Okay.
I mean, if you can't trust the people behind the Cyberpunk's world of 7-Eleven, who can you trust?
Well, time to do my little free give me that, you yoink it.
You also find, I will say this, you also in there, you see the title of it, you don't actually, you see someone's name, because I can't remember the name that I gave him.
Beautiful.
And it looks like it is in fact the ingredients to 3 different versions of razzmatazz. Somebody
Terrifying.
with a base tech could replicate this.
Terrifying. Amazing. Got it.
Okay.
Well, time to leave the room.
Okay. Yep. You're able to go back to the next room, which is the password. You've already got control over that. And
Yeah.
you're just going to have to try to slide by the 2 skunks again, and then you can head on down to the full-on control.
Yeah, I believe.
Go ahead.
Do I have one more action? Because
Yeah.
password.
What would you like to do for it?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do a little slitty slide.
Okay, you do a slidey slide.
Let me back up here. Beautiful. Math. I swear I can math. 12.
Okay, is that with the -2?
10.
Okay. It's still enough, but you still have the sticky stuff on you. All right. I will go ahead
fine.
and say you're able to get into the next room just to sort of get things a little on here since
Yeah.
you're already been through here. And you see another control node. And you will be able
Beautiful.
to find out what kind of control node that is next turn. All right. That's 15. 13. Whiteout, it is your turn now. You can see the smoke headed your way. And Nyx's way, too. And you know that Nyx goes after these guys. So, just letting you know all of the threats.
Yep. We're moving. There we go. And go over. Gotta move now, boss.
Okay.
Grabs the wolf with one hand.
Okay. Roll and first and foremost, Nyx, are you letting this happen? He is pulling you away, but you do realize that the gas is coming.
Yes.
Okay. You need to roll an athletics check, Whiteout, as you sort of like grapple both of these and move on through there.
16.
Okay. You do get to move. But I'm going to go ahead and get one of these guys to get a swipe at you.
As long as it's at me.
Yep. And it's going to use that athletics roll, so there's a good chance they're going to hit you.
That is fine.
They had to roll a 1 to miss you, unfortunately. So you do get hit.
Just bring it on.
Bring it on!
And another crit.
Don't worry, it's coming back. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Is it at all possible for me to pop one of my pop-up shields? Like
Ro-
seeing this, like, okay, I know Whiteout's gonna pick me up, but let's try and intercept.
Give me a athletics check.
Can you see okay, Sedusa?
There is
Let's
still
see.
a game settings thing in front of me.
That is
see the bad guys.
Perfect. Okay.
Because of how low they rolled, I'm gonna let that happen. So, but it doesn't just destroy the shield; it actually breaks the mechanism. You're gonna have to get this fully repaired.
Sweet. Okay, well, at least that's some damage blocked.
Yes. Well, no, it blocks all the damage. So Whiteout doesn't take any damage, but you did just like basically lose a cyber item, which you're gonna have to get somebody to repair.
That's okay. I got 2.
Yeah. All right. So Whiteout, move yourself where you're gonna move yourself.
By the way, Whiteout, you see like this shitty grin on Nyx that just screams, "I let you pick me up. I never said I was gonna do nothing."
Yeah. Or like hauling you and your wolf away.
Yep. Whereabouts you going? Right there?
Actually, can we move through the smoke?
Through it or into it?
Would end up right there.
Okay. All right. So that is your move, which, by the way, very cool, very heroic, very good job. This guy
Is stowing an action?
is what?
Is holstering or unholstering one thing an action?
What are you holstering?
Nyx.
Well, unholstering my shield.
Okay, you want to pull out your shield while you did that? I'll let you get your shield out. Yeah.
Okay.
Because this guy is going to sort of like come through the flames and is going to try to hit you. Now he has a negative, but go ahead and roll your defense. All right, I know the number.
Oh god, why did it change to my other... 1 second. Okay. 18.
That will not be enough, but you do have your shield up. So he does, in fact, smash your shield. Let's see if he can destroy it in one hit. Yep, that's a dead shield.
Nope. It is not.
Oh, what kind of shield is this?
They're reinforced.
Oh, so it's a 20?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Then it hits you. The shield is crackling and buckling, and it actually has an imprint of the hammer. And that's when you notice on the hammers is actually a clown face. So now there's a clown face on your shield, which if you repair the shield, it will probably stay there. Unless you want to get someone to put a turtle on there, I'll let that happen. Anyway, this
Quit logoing me.
quit logoing me. Let's remove some of these dice. Now this guy, you have now gone out of his sight of view. So he is now going to go back to what he was doing. He cannot start this turn though. So he goes back to continue smashing the place. This clown is going to take a pot shot at you two. He's going to shoot for Nyx. Nyx, roll. Your evasion.
No. Am I being?
You're still being carried, so...
I'm just gonna pop the other shield up.
Okay. That's perfectly fine. Okay, and that would hit at that range, so that's fine. Let's see. See if he just blows up the shield or not. Yeah, the shield is gone. But that's just the shield. He didn't break the machine. You can just replace that shield.
Okay.
Your shields are your wings, too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're very cool, very pretty, and currently they're in pieces. Okay, that was that guy. The guy inside, he had one shot to find you. He did not make it, and he burns to death. And you don't know what on him is doing this, but something that sounds like a whoopee cushion goes off as he dies.
I want to grab the nearest liquid item, crack it open, and pour one out it for him.
Okay.
It's like, it's a tough road being a clown, my man.
All right, Nyx, it is your turn.
Okay, Nyx is, thank you, Savvy, and just fucking murder.
Okay. This guy is taking a hand grenade, so he is not looking great.
That is going to be
I mean, I can go ahead and tell you hit him. Hey, buddy, mine weren't. What are you hitting him with that does 2d6?
I'm hitting him with the white Tonto. I may or may not want something to kill slowly after this.
Okay. You hit him, and because of the you do a few points of damage. You can take another swing at him. Like I said, he's not looking great. What do you get? What is your number? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
19.
Ah! Well, he got an 18, so you do hit. Roll damage.
Come on, roll better dice.
Your dice hate me. Yeah, it's like a point of damage. It does scratch him. And he basically has no armor left at this point. He's basically just like his chest is exposed. So next round you could absolutely take him out. But he may get a shot at you first. Okay, that was Nyx. Sedusa. After you do your little thing, what are you doing?
Alright, well, let's see. The door is clear except for the burning carcass of this dude. Gonna just jump over that and attempt to open the door.
Okay.
Well, wait, it's got a window. Can I look through it?
Oh, yeah. And you see what looks to be one of the clowns and a couple of Bow Wowzers.
What is it with you and giving me dogs? How many Bow Wowzers?
2 Bow Wowzers.
1 clown, 2 Bow Wowzers. Anybody else in there?
Doesn't seem to be, though it looks like with what he's doing, he seems to be taunting whoever's behind this door. So there's probably people behind that door, but they do not seem to be bozos.
I'd like to do another check for a red razzmatazz.
Make a roll.
Or any alcohol, really. Molotov cocktails what I'm going for.
You don't see anything like that. I will say he is relatively a normal person. So, you know, the sleepy dart would affect him, but it will not affect the dogs. And it just depends on how they're programmed.
Okay. Alright. And I'd need to absolutely hit him.
Yes. And he'd have to fail his roll.
Shit, that leaves me 2 dogs. I could wrestle 1 dog, but I don't know about 2. Lord knows I've wrestled dogs before. I'm trying to think if there's any clever trickety trick. There isn't. Fuck. Alright, fine.
Okay.
I just want, you know what? I'm gonna can I roll like maybe a stealth?
To just,
and just like
creak open the door?
Creak open the door and let Adler just slide in and just to aim at him.
Make a stealth check. roll the perception off the dogs since they're the ones most likely to notice you.
What was the number that came up for me? 8?
Mhm.
8 plus 1 stealth. That's 10. That's 18.
18. If you spend 2 points of luck, you'll do it.
Alright, I'll spend 2 points of luck.
Okay. They do not notice you. Which means all you have to do is beat the regular difficulty. Given how far away he is and you're using... does that thing go off a... Did we find out if that went off a pistol or a bow?
It goes off a pistol.
Okay. Then all you need to do is get a 13 to hit him. If you go ahead and try and make a called shot with it, which I believe you have a couple of bonuses on that. If you make a... You could try a called shot. That would require you to hit a 19. If you get the 19, then you will like get it right into the jugular basically, and he will have a negative to resist.
All right, let's call it a call shot, and I'm gonna put my last point of luck into it.
Okay, make the roll.
Oh my god, an 8!
It's not the worst. Not the worst. Not great.
You fired
I've
just...
been very...
Go ahead.
Oh, I've been very middle of the road. Either very good, very bad. I feel like it evens itself.
That slow turn. The fuck? as this dart goes, hits the TV and cracks. It does hit like the lady in like a news lady right in the head.
That's gotta be funny. That's gotta be funny. At least that's gotta distract him. It's gotta be funny. It hits her in the head.
He doesn't do anything this turn. He will do something on his turn though. Okay. We're back up at the beginning of the initiative. Sprocket would go over there to help you, except for the fact that she hears the other robot coming, so she is upping her game as far as repairing this. She does not. Okay. So yeah, she's still working. Alright, she's working on that. Lunar, it is your turn.
Beautiful. I went through a door.
Yes, and you see a control node.
Okay.
You look at it, the control node is
Alrighty then.
actually labeled before you even have to roll. And it basically
I love
says...
labels.
Huh?
I love labels.
Yes, and it says emergency filtration system.
Activate.
Okay. Well, first you got to roll to get control over it. So roll.
Yep. 14.
All right, you have control over it. Everybody hears this building start. It sounds like turning on a massive air conditioning unit. See these little vents right here in front of the building and along the sides? They all come on at once, and they pump all this gas away. The area is now clear. In fact, I'm going to do this real quick. Campaign board, atmospheric settings. We will look at that. Multiplier. And greens. So yeah. And you have effectively taken the gas out of the equation.
Ooh, amazing.
No more gas. All right. Good job. You have one more turn to do something. You could put a virus in here if you want. You could work on doing a virus, or you could go down and help Sedusa, because you do see on the cameras that she's about to have to fight a clown and two bozos by herself. What would you like to do?
I feel like for Arkham's safety, I need to like tuck a virus onto this so it stays on.
Okay.
So I keep control.
Okay. And do you want to also try to erase your presence?
Yeah, we'll start with the, because I only have one more. We'll start with the virus.
Okay. Make a roll. This will actually take more than one action, so go ahead and make your first roll.
I can do 2 viruses on one. Great. Wait. Never mind. I can do it. No, 2 times. 1 turn. Never mind. I can do it twice. 9. Plus
Okay.
5, so 14.
Okay, so you've started working on your virus.
Beautiful. And I think that was my last turn.
Gotcha. All right. You were done. Then the next person we go to is Whiteout. Now, Whiteout, you actually can't see that the gas is off because you're behind this cloud. Not that it matters too much. You do notice, though, that the air has gotten fresher all around you. In fact, I will go so far that it does something unintentional. Because it sucks up this, too. The smoke bomb is gone.
Have to see your ugly mug again.
It is pretty damaged. It is pretty dinged up.
Well, only one thing to do.
Kiss it.
Start
What?
swinging at it.
Where are you swinging?
My claws.
Okay, gotcha. Roll your sandy claws.
31.
Not likely to block this, but... Oh, wait, maybe. Yes!
I really need to stop that.
You come in with the claws, and he 100% like knocks it out of the way with the hammer. The hammer. And the moment he does that, from speakers inside of the bozo, you hear the Battle of the Fates or whatever from from Star Wars kick on. Oh, they are.
The hell kind of noise is that?
It's the do 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 do.
Checks out.
It's an old sci-fi movie.
We
Of
would-
course, it exists in this world.
Yeah, but would we wouldn't know that because we don't have our memories.
That's true. That's true. You don't know what it is, but it does sound pretty cool. I'll say that much. But you get another hit. You
Yeah,
take a swing.
21.
All right. Let's see if it can block that one. 4 plus 16 is a 20. You do hit.
No, I don't.
Well, yeah, you don't get through its armor. It's super thick armor. Not this turn. Which means it's its turn, and on its turn, roll your evasion.
18.
Oof.
I'm rolling pretty terribly.
It does hit. I swear, this seems to be like the session I was designed to kill Whiteout. Okay, no crit this time. 13 damage. Your armor's down to what,
Nope.
9?
Nope.
Okay, wait. So 11.
Shield had 2.
Okay, all right. You no longer have a shield. Good job. Because he only gets 1 attack.
These things just never last.
This guy is going to shoot at you, Nyx, or try to. Roll your evasion. I'm being raided by Ep7, I think. I so said that terribly. What's up, my brothers? GM here, just saying what's going on. Well, this is actually Cyberpunk Red. We are playing it on Tailspire. Everyone is using Hero Forge for their own models. These are gigantic clown robots. and they are all cybernetic furries. So if that excites you, here it is. And thank you for the raid. Here, let me go ahead and give you a shout out real quick, and then I will get back to the action. At Etselopium. Etselopium. Etselopium? Lou. Etselopium?
Also point out we are coming up on 3 hours.
Yes, I know. I'm trying. It's like somebody created a really complicated encounter that had multiple moving parts. I wonder who did that. What a jerk they are. Anyway, so it looks like you got hit. Am I correct?
16. So
Yeah. All right. For 18 points of damage minus your armor. Your armor doesn't look like it's taking a hit, so you only take 7 points of damage. But it is a big, huge. I mean, like I said, this is like the Joker handgun from the first Batman movie. He basically put it up to your chest and then just went. Latin for undead wolf. Very cool. Very cool.
this is why I hate guns.
Okay. Now you know your wolf would have taken the shot for you if you wanted to.
No.
You're not gonna let that happen.
No.
I'm never letting that happen. All right. So this gigantic bozo armored unit continues to smash into the building and adds a thing which is disturbing some of the great work that Sprocket has been doing. But he's still got his work cut out for her. Sprocket was able to do some nice repair and also sort of increase the structure. So I'm going to say actually it's going to take 2 turns to do that. So I'll give you that. Is that Bert the Squirt? This guy? No, this is Razmataz. Razmataz is a individual who used every bit of his family's fortune to turn himself as close to Hunter S. Thompson from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas as humanly possible. The Bozos? No, these are APACs. The Bozo group they're fighting against is led by King Happy Meals. He's basically trying to take down all of these convenience stores so that he can put up his own version of McDonald's and use those to kidnap people and transfer them. This is during the Civil War with the Bozos, so he's trying to up his numbers so he can actually be a threat. All right. But this bozo, however, is going to shoot at Sedusa. Sedusa, roll evasion. Why wouldn't he shoot at you? You shot at him.
No. He just saw the TV explode.
Roll evasion. Hey! He misses. So now all you have to worry about is the Bow Wowzers.
1 second, I'm losing my mind. What is it? I know it was right here. Why can't I see it now? I'm losing it. Who cares? I evaded it. Yay!
Yes.
Shit, dogs!
Yes. These are the Robo-Dogs with the clown faces. They are laughing as they come at you. Ha, 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 ha. Roll your evasion.
How close are they?
Well, one of them's biting at you right now. The other one can't get past the other one. So you only have to deal with one of them at a time.
I'm still...
Roll evasion.
Someone tell me where evasion is on this. 8. There it is! Jesus Christ. What'd I get?
8.
So 22.
22. You are able to not get bit. But it does, like, he comes in with the bite. You sort of sidestep it, and he bites the handle of this door clean off. So this is not a good situation at the moment because you are quite severely outnumbered. But luckily you're the med tech, so this is the right place for you to be, right?
Okay, so they just bit the door handle? Can I shut the door?
It is, in fact, Nyx's turn first, and then we will talk about that. Nyx! Stab this guy.
Alright, very briefly assess how much HP this guy has left. You give me like a friendly hint.
He looks very hurt. You've just been rolling really crappy on damage. Like I said, he took a full grenade a little while ago.
It's an 18 to hit.
Okay, and he's going to roll to evade. 17. Oh, you get it. Roll damage. Okay, you scratch him a little bit more. He's definitely, he's starting to flag a little bit. But again, you know, fighting these bozos, you know, they don't really show much pain until they're gone.
Gotcha. Well, that one's a 23 to hit.
He slips out of the way. He actually pirouettes. Ha-ha! So what's the deal with you and this dog? Are you, like, going steady, or do I have a shot? Anyway,
Would rather fuck a dog than you.
Okay, she's kinky. All right. Sedusa, it is your turn. What
Okay.
weird plan do you have for me that has nothing to do with the way the rules work?
What are you talking about? All I can do is what I can do. They just bit the door handle off,
Uh-huh.
which means that they're still on the other side of where the door is.
So you want to try to slam the door and barricade it. That's not a bad idea. Roll athletics
about
if
all
that's
I
what
can
you want to
do.
do. Yeah.
All right, yes, that is what I would like to do. What am I rolling?
You're going to roll athletics.
You rolled a 9.
19.
Okay. Now it's going to basically roll its sort of like strength against you to sort of prevent this from happening.
All these things are strong.
They are strong, but it didn't roll as well as you did. So you were able to shut the door on this thing. And now you can hear them sort of like scratching at the door.
Okay, I'm going to. I'd like to. Oh God.
If you leave this door, if you leave your weight off of this door, they are gonna burst through.
Oh no, that's not what I plan to do. It's just he's got a gun, I'm sure. So I'm going to. But they're also. They could probably break. I don't want to be where. I don't want my head to be where the last place he saw it was.
Uh-huh.
If that makes sense. So I'd like to push against the door, but like drop down and off to the side, so that I'm bracing against it, but that I'm lower than he saw me last time.
Narratively, that is a very cool idea, and it is very smart. As far as the rules for Cyberpunk, it doesn't matter because once you cover is cover. But very cool. It is Bishy time, though. Bishy time is almost over. We are getting close to the end of this, and then this will be like a whole new situation. As far as we're in Night City, I had the name for it a little earlier before. This is actually, though, as far as Night City goes, this is a area that I kind of created that has been, this block has been controlled by one gang for quite a while, and they've been keeping corporates out. So they sort of had their own little personal domicile, and they were called the Green Caps. But then the leader of the Green Caps got killed, and they became the Red Caps, and it turned out the Red Caps were being fronted by the Bozos, and then the daughter of the head of the Red Caps betrayed them, and then everything went to hell. That's the quick version. Okay, so that's you. We're going to give everybody one more turn to do something, and then we're going to have to call it a night because we are right at our 3-hour time, and I know poor Whiteout has work to do and so on. All right, so Sprocket, she's going to roll. Okay, Sprocket is able to fend off this damage from even occurring. She's the little techie goblin over here. By the way, everybody here, they are all exotics. Every single one of them. They, like, our lovely medic over here is basically a Medusa style. We've got a bear. We've got a bat cat. We've got a goblin. That's why the game is called A Pound of Flesh and Steel. Anyway. So then it is your turn, Lunar.
Okay, the next room. Or, oh, wait, nope, I was in
You're
control
working
of
on a
the-
virus. You're working on a virus. So go ahead and make your...
Yeah.
You're going to need 2 more successes to situate this in.
Eight.
That is not going to do it. Roll again.
12.
That does do it.
11. 12.
Okay. And then one more. Basically a Gorgon. Yes.
More than the last time.
Yes. Okay. You're able to put in your virus in there. You have not erased your presence, but your virus is in there. What is your virus doing specifically? I know you wanted to make sure that this filtration system can't be
Stays
stopped.
on
Yeah.
until I trigger it to stop.
Okay. So basically you are transferring all control to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm essentially adding a kill switch in for myself of like, once the filtration is done and I can tell that I need to... I have a kill switch to like make it so it can't go anymore.
Gotcha. All right. That is a very good idea. You are done, and the next person to go is Lunar. So it's your turn, Whiteout. Whiteout, it is you versus this creature in a duel of the fates.
Just gonna keep swinging.
Yeah, one player is a Gorgon. She actually, sort of a mix of a Gorgon and a Beholder, though, because she has tentacles that have eyes on them. Okay, let's see if it blocks that. You got a what again? Let's check.
21.
21. Okay, it got a 22, so it does, in fact, scooch out unless you've got any luck, which I don't think you do anymore.
Nope.
Okay, then roll again. You do have another attack. It's a 19.
19.
These dice hate you today. They've been trying to kill you all night. Yeah, he blocks it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Whiteout. You know, you did, like, take out one, like, you and Nyx together took out one of these things, and you also threw the hand grenade that basically started all this. If you weren't here, everybody would be dead, so don't be giving me that sad voice.
It's not sad. I'm just a little tired.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, that's fine. It's understandable. Okay, it is actually the clown's turn, so this clown's going to try to hit you with its big old hammer. Roll to evade, and hope you roll good.
23.
Do you have any luck?
No.
Okay, it does hit you then. They have critted you like 3 times. Okay, so...
I think they've critted with everything they've connected with the hammers, aside from the double.
If you can get away from these people, please come into the building so I can heal you while I'm holding this door.
Okay, now let's see what kind of crit you got hit with. Like I said, these are cutie hammers. So, that's a 3 on the crit sheet. Where's the crit sheet? Where is it? 3 on the crit. Okay. That's one possibility. And the other one, I don't roll those. And the other possibility is an 8. What is 8?
Broken leg.
No, I think it works better. He crushes your hand. So the same hand that where like your fingers were like sort of hanging on from like a bone, he absolutely explodes it. So
I'm confused.
No more hand.
no more hand. This dismembered
That
hand.
wasn't crushed fingers.
Huh?
Let him do what the DM wants to do.
You
Don't encourage it to be worse.
okay? You had crushed fingers from the first crit. That was what was making the thing. So this time he hit you in the same spot, basically. and was able to take off the hand. Drop any items in that hand immediately. You didn't have anything in your hands. Yes, the sword is on the ground. That's fine. The shield is gone. So you still have one arm. Well, you still have one fully functioning hand. The dismembered hand is gone. You drop any items, and the base death save penalty is increased by 1. So yeah, you are in trouble right now.
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine, of course. You're a bear. And it's not like you felt it. You just kind of like watched it, and in a very sort of mechanical way, you like look down and it's like, oh. All right, this other clown is going to shoot at you, Nyx. Roll your evasion.
Jeez, down my dice. That is a 19.
That is, in fact, a miss. All right. These guys are going to try to work on that door. Okay. This is great. We are ending on a climax. Just as they open the door, I'm not going to have them attack this round. They focused all their thing on breaking the door down. And there is no door at this point. That's how badly they smashed it down. Oh my god, we are literally ending in a climax where everybody's in a bad state. My sister's not going to make me anything to eat for a while. Anyway, Nyx, your turn.
I don't kill him this turn.
What?
If I don't kill this fucker this turn, that's an 8.
And he blocks it. Roll again. Oh, thank God. Okay. Roll damage. That is a nice damage. In fact, that is exactly what you need. Do you slice this guy's throat, or
This is still the
do you knock him
white
out?
Tonto.
That's what I'm asking. Are you going to shock him?
It's going in his ribs, and I'm twisting him.
Okay, but he's still conscious. I mean, not conscious.
Yeah.
He's knocked out.
He's
All right.
unconscious. He's not dead.
You have a bozo to play with. You also have movement if you want to use it. I will say you do kind of like turn around and, just to sort of show off, hey, look what I did. And you will get a look at Whiteout and notice that Whiteout is missing a hand and does not look very well at all.
Okay. We are going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to have my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would also, I don't know, do I have to do another face down with this thing to get it to look at me instead of Whiteout?
What did you want your dog to do?
I want my dog to protect Whiteout.
Okay. Your dog moves
Things
to protect Whiteout. You can't do a face down because you used your action to take that guy out. But the dog heard you. Your cyber wolf is basically crawls, beside Whiteout and will basically take the next hit if Whiteout takes another hit. I will say your wolf didn't get all that damage from its hit, so it is actually doing pretty well.
It was almost half of its health.
Yeah, but it has armor, and remember these hammers don't go through armor.
Wait, do they not ablate? Or do you just mean they don't do the half SP?
They don't do the half SP.
Okay.
So, and if I remember, the Cyberwolves have I think they have 12. It's either
Yeah,
12
they
or
have
11. Yeah, they're very well armored. That's why you guys had such a problem with them before you made them your friends. All right, and that
Just
is
making friends.
yes, and that is the last turn. We will start back right here in this wonderful time. Hopefully, we will have Franny and she can come in and she will use her boomerang and get another terror crit and end the fight in one go, and we'll wonder why we're here. Okay. I hope everybody had fun. I know this was a huge battle. I know took a lot. There were a lot of moving pieces, but like I said, this is one of the big finale pieces. There's only one more big finale piece left if you survive this, which I think you should be fine. And if it means anything, the Monster Squad is up against a Cyber Anaconda, a Cyber Panther, a Cyber Wolf and its pack, and what they don't know is a Cyber Bear later. So it could be worse.
And we still have the Rat King to deal with too.
Well, you've already got a great idea on the Rat King. And the Rat King right now is trapped at the moment. You trapped him inside the net. Okay.
Give away everything.
Well, you trapped him in the net in the last episode. I mean, that happened. Now, the other idea I have not spoken on.
It's on Thursday.
That's on Thursday.
Trying to figure out how these dogs are gonna not eat my face.
Good job.
Frickin' frackin'.
Frickin' frackin'. Okay, let's see. Who are we going to raid? Lucid, are you staying up?
Absolutely not. I'm actually gonna go end.
Okay, you go ahead and go in. I will... And we'll go hit nearest goblin. I have the... yeah. I want to thank everybody for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of Cyberpunk Red, A Pound of Flesh and Steel, Geek Squad, Season 3, Episode 7 of Red Bow. Hey, Whiteout, guess what? IP has to wait.
I will make the note.
Thank you. I appreciate, especially from someone else who runs Cyberpunk Red. I appreciate that a lot. But for now, goodbye.
This asshole's gonna get me munched by dogs again.
I love that is like they hear you. They hear this, just so you know. Can't believe this asshole. Your brother.
You said
Goodbye. Oh, thanks for the follow.